Whether you're using Disney's transportation or you've brought your own vehicle, there are services in the app that will help you know where you're going at all times. So if you scroll down to getting around, you've got car locator and transportation and parking. So let's first take a look at the transportation and parking. This actually pulls up the map locator that's on the bottom of your app, but it's showing you all of the transportation options around the property. I'm just zooming in here. You can just kind of move it around. This is Coronado. It's going to show you bus locations around. And so say I'm staying at Coronado in this section over here. If I tap on that and do get directions, I'm going to reverse it by changing the arrows on the right side. And I want to get to Disney Springs. So I'll tap on that and it shows me that it's a 39-minute bus ride. Now, sometimes I think they over project that time, but it's always good to leave enough time to get to and from your destination just in case there's any issues. But for sure, that is a little bit longer than I think it would normally take. All right, so I'm gonna back out of here and I'm actually gonna head over to Hollywood Studios. And you can see they have the boat, Friendship Launch, Skyliner, as well as the busing all in this area. So again, you can locate where you need to go. So if you're leaving Hollywood Studios and you want to go over to Epcot, you could do the boat, get directions, again, reverse that, and I want to go to Epcot. And so this is actually showing me that the Skyliner route is going to be the quickest way to go to get to Epcot. I recently did a test of all of these methods on how to hop back and forth. And again, these times are quite a bit longer than the actual time itself. But with the Skyliner in particular, you can experience delays. And so just keep that in mind. So if I wanted to do the boat, I could actually just toggle on over to the boat to the left. That says 58 minutes, but that's actually bringing me all the way to the front of the park. It was about 20 to 25 minutes. So maybe I can edit that to say the International Gateway because that is the back entrance into Epcot. International Gateway. And it's still directing me to use a Skyliner, but I'm gonna switch it over to the boat. And you can see that, well, of course, you're not gonna go through land, but it's just showing you kind of the route that you would be taking. There is a boat that goes directly to the International Gateway. And I timed that as well. And it was about 20 to 25 minutes from Hollywood Studios, completely on the boat with all the stops. And so again, this timing that they have on here is an overestimate, I believe, just to make sure that you get to your location in the time that you need. So just keep that in mind, that they may not take as long as it says here in the app, but it is always safe to make sure you leave yourself ample time so you're not late for a reservation or anywhere that you're needing to go. To get back to the main page, I'm actually gonna go to the bottom and tap on the 3 stacked bars. And now click on Car Locator. So when you're driving your vehicle, it is so important to try to remember where you've parked because the parking lots are huge. And at the end of the day, it's easy to forget where you are. Yes, when you walk towards the end, towards the tram pickup, you can take a photo of the row that you're in, but Disney has just recently done this car locator feature in the app, and it's great. So when you get into your parking spot and you get out of the car, if you pull up the app, it will recognize where you are, and it will start the process of helping you save your vehicle. So if I click on Save Vehicle Location, of course, I'm going to be a little bit too far away for the GPS to pick up my location at Disney, but you could manually enter it. And if you know where you're at, say I'm at the Magic Kingdom and I know what section I'm in. They put me in Jafar. And when I go to the end of the row, always on the ground, there's going to be a number. And so then you'll be able to put that number in there and click save. But I actually was in the parks recently, and I'll show you what it looks like when it came up and actually recognized where I was. This is what it looked like when I was actually at the park. Went through the same process, clicked save vehicle location, and then GPS could tell what section I was in. I had to confirm the row though. And so I did that by looking on the ground and confirming what section I was in. And if they had it wrong, I could adjust it by updating my details. So now at the end of the long day in the parks, there's no wondering where you need to go to find your car.